So what do we need in the summer? We need something to drink. We need to stay hydrated. So now we have a refreshing hibiscus lime iced tea. And this is a non-alcoholic drink. So, but it's not only delicious, but it's also a healthy choice. It's perfect for sipping all afternoon long, whether you're with friends at the cottage or you're enjoying some solo time on the backyard patio. It's a great way to stay well hydrated, as we talked about earlier, especially during the summer heat. And you don't have to have any worries about a hangover next day. And if you pair it with our first recipe, we go back into having one of our power couple situations, because this hibiscus tea with the lime is rich in vitamin C. That rich vitamin C paired with the plant protein, the tofu in our first recipe, you absorb more of the iron from the tofu in that first recipe.
Beautiful. Okay, we're ready?
We're ready.
So this is pretty simple, but it is really highlighting this hibiscus, or you may see it as sorrel as well. It's one of my favorite flavors. Very, very tart, very floral. You can smell it.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm
already on the backyard patio.
Yeah, there you go.
Lots of sunscreen though.
Lots of
Remember
sunscreen.
your sunscreen, your hat. Okay.
Little umbrella in your drink.
In the
as
drink
well.
and above.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So you can find hibiscus or sorrel. Some grocery stores will carry it. Bulk Barn will have it as well. Or if you go to Kensington, some Caribbean grocery stores, they'll have it for sure. And yeah, we're using it comes dried, the dried flour. And we're going to use it for a big pitcher for like 4 cups. We're going to use about half a cup of the hibiscus. Now, depending on how tart you want it, you can go more or less. You can also adjust afterwards with just diluting it more if it's too tart. Wow. So I like to go a little bit more. So half a cup each side. I'm going by eye. You can measure this out, but it looks good. All right, and then you can do this one of 2 ways. You can add boiling water from a kettle and let it steep for about 30 minutes or so. You can see the color already.
Yes, I was going to say beautiful purplish violet color.
Yeah.
Summer color.
Yeah, really, really nice color. So if you want to go with boiling water method, about 30 minutes of steeping, and then you would strain. Or you can use cold water and you can put it in the fridge. You can even do this overnight. Okay? So after it's done, you strain out the hibiscus itself and
Oh wow.
yeah. Just
Almost looks like a sangria, but not.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. It has that deep red and purpley color. And then here's where you would adjust with the level of tartness that you want, because it will be really, really tart. And then to that, we're going to add some lime juice, which I've already done, and then lots and lots of ice. And that's pretty much it. So if you want to add a bit of sweetness, you could definitely do that as well.
What about carbonation? Would it work well with a carbonator?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can do half and half if you want. I'm actually going to get some ice here.
Okay. And we talked about staying hydrated. And we know definitely that staying hydrated is important for our GI function. But we also talked about it at our last demo. I think it was our last demo where we talked about cognition, brain cognition, and staying hydrated is also important for supporting our brain health, our cognition, also for reducing fatigue. So for those who have taken our Cooking for Vitality course, we talk a lot about hydration and its importance in reducing fatigue, and can also improve our mood. So go for it.
All right, so this is how we don't have the tiny umbrella, but we can make it work. So we have lots of ice.
Coming in for the close-up, okay?
This is super, super refreshing. Put a couple. So I've already put a bit of lime juice in there.
So some
And
nice big ice cubes.
Our maple syrup tin, no maple syrup, but full of.
This glass is small, but I'm something I'm going to try. I saw a chef do it on TV, is using cupcake tins, putting slices of lemon and lime in the bottom, then filling it with water, then freezing that, and making that into these huge ice cubes.
Fancy.
You're going to try that.
And the mint, always give your mint a little whack on the cutting board to, again, just get those oils coming out.
Summer.
And so there's our umbrella.
Summer.
Mint
yes,
umbrella.
that's an umbrella. Yes, definitely.
But definitely, yeah, super refreshing. Oh, one thing I also added as well to this is just a little pinch of salt to the pitcher. And in terms of the flavors, it's going to help with the flavors. But in terms of just the quenching refreshness, I guess it might help with the hydration as well, a little bit of salt. But it really adds
Electrolytes.
Yeah. So there we go. Sorrel, lime juice, lots of ice, some water. But it's a great, refreshing little drink to beat the heat, stay hydrated, and dye all of your white clothes. Maybe don't wear white clothes.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Yeah. That is it.
That's it. Yeah, we ran through that quickly today. I think we just want to maybe reinforce our key takeaways, and so grilling meat at high temperatures is what produces the cancer-causing substances. Doesn't mean that grilling season is over. We talked about several ways that you can reduce the cancer-causing compounds using marinades, preheating, pre-cooking, partially pre-cooking, indirect heat. What else? Cooking at lower temperatures. I guess that also fits with the indirect heat. Oh, I love the idea about the cabbage leaves or the grape leaves wrapped around the meat or the fish. I can already see it with the fish. And then, of course, grilling more plant proteins, grilling more fruits and vegetables, and then staying hydrated throughout the summer. I think that's everything, yeah.
All you need to enjoy the summer solstice, the rest of the summer, and outdoor cooking. I guess maybe last thing I don't know if we touched on is just in terms of food safety, especially because you're eating and enjoying food outdoors, is that sort of a danger zone, that temperature danger zone. So if you have food left out, you try to minimize the amount of time that it does spend out of the fridge or out of cooking and heat. And so that window is 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I think the hotter it is outside, the shorter
that period of time is. Yeah.
So
it's like keep your hot foods hot and your cold foods cold.
Yeah. Bring a cooler if you're picnicking, and then that way you can sort of keep everything nice and chilled. But other than that, there's our summer solstice class.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone
Welcome
for joining us. Thanks everyone watching at
You're
home.
welcome. Yeah.
We're gonna eat the food. Sorry, but. If you have any other questions, please, feel free to reach out. All of our classes will be posted on our website and our YouTube channel. So the recipes should be up sometime tomorrow. You can check those out for everything that we did today. Also the videos from the classes if you didn't want to re-watch it. For some reason, we never watch it at home. That would be torture. You can watch it at home. And our next class, July 17th.
Yes.
Join us for our next class, July 17th. We have a special guest. We're doing a special class with our AYA group.
Adolescent and young adult group.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. So stay tuned for that. And until next time.
Yes, enjoy your summer.
Enjoy your summer. Take care, everyone. Bye.
I'm clapping for myself. I'm clapping for Jeremy.